Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're talking about how to remove your personal information from data broker sites. You try to stay anonymous on the internet, but those darn data broker sites are collecting all sorts of information about you, and it doesn't matter where it comes from. It can come from data breaches, can come from information people have posted about you on the web. Data broker sites are giving up your personal information, so it's time you figure out how to shut that down. Now, before we get started, as always, if you want to see videos like this that are giving tech tips for non-tech people, be sure to like, comment, and share this video to all your friends who struggle with technology. Now, data broker sites have been around for a while, and usually started it with sites like whitepages.com or yellowpages.com and move or push over from the old school phone sites. But now data broker sites are making a tidy profit by getting people to sign up for services in order to do background searches on people, to find lost classmates, to find lost loves, you name it. Data broker sites are there. The unfortunate thing is that data broker sites can have a mix of information about you that is true and false, but at the same time, cyber criminals can also go to data broker sites to finish putting together the pieces of a puzzle that's going to help them steal your identity. So one of the best things that you can do is to start removing yourself from data broker sites. And there's only two ways to do it. I hate to laugh, but tip number one, you're not going to like that much because it requires a lot of research. And tip number one is that you have to go to all of these data broker sites individually and remove your data. What does that look like? Well, usually it looks like this. Doing a simple Google search, you can just type in your name. And as you can see, I started out with that. In quotes, just type in your name. We'll do Burton Kelso. And sometimes it works. And we can even put city. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't work. So let's do a quick search and see what happens. Sometimes you get information about you on the web. And unfortunately, I'm on a lot of sites that have high SEO with my name on it. Namely, my website has high SEO, so that's why you see social media, my website, and other sites with my name on it. Now, for you, it may come up with a data broker site, but if you're someone like me and you want to remove your information, you're going to have to do the following. Let's go back. Let's get out that Burton Kelso, and let's type in this. People search sites and hit enter. Now, what you get is not necessarily all the sites that I'm listed on. You get a list of all of the people search sites out there where you can kind of go in and find any person. Places like Truth Finder, which I'll go here in a second. Let's go back. You can also go to Spokeo, which is a popular people search directory. Another keyword that you could do to find your name and see if it'll come up would be people search directory. Now, normally these sites will have either your name or it will have the name of the people search site. So as you can see, this can be a pain in the butt because you can do a lot of searching to find out all of the people search sites out there on the internet. You can even just do people search directory and it'll find all of the sponsored sites out there. But if you were to go to one, say like Truth Finder, you would have to go in and either go to frequently asked questions to find out how to remove your name, or go into the site map for the site to find out how to remove your information from the site. So for example, on Truth Finder, you can actually go to exercise my data privacy rights. If you click on it, then you can utilize the tools, the right to opt out, right to correct, right to delete, or you can go in and view what information is find out what is listed about you on this site, or you can actually go in and suppress your public data. Now, as you can imagine, trying to go through this whole process can be a pain in the butt because it requires you to search out all the people sites to find out what is going on. But people, let me tell you, there's a better way, but some of these services are free. Some of them may cost you a little money in order to get your information removed from these sites. So with that in mind, we can go with certain websites to help you find out what information that you can remove. And we're going to start off with a website called OneRep. Let me switch back to our desktop. Now, OneRep is actually offers a free scan with premium services starting at $8.33 a month. You can type in your full name. Will do me. If I can put that O in there. And let's do a search. And then, are you from Kansas City, Missouri? It's going to ask me all of this information and then give me details about what information the site has about me. Now, I don't want you guys knowing, well, I guess you could just go on the internet and find out what there is to know about me, but I'm going to let you do that. So anyway, OneRep is one of the sites that you can go to and start the process of trying to get your information removed off the web. Now, keep in mind that a lot of these sites do cost not a lot of money, but some money, and sometimes have a monthly subscription to ensure that your information is going to stay off. Another site that you can go to is Data Broker Remover by Visible Labs, and I think I've switched to that already. No, I haven't. So let's go to it. There's Data Broker Remover. It's a free site that you can do where you can type in your email address, and it'll actually go in and remove your email address from data broker sites. Now, why is email important to remove? Well, your email address is normally the gateway to log into a plethora of your online accounts. Banking, sometimes email, social media, all uses your email. So the more, and let's step back a minute. Email is important because if a scammer gets a hold of your email, definitely is a way that scammers can send you spam messages. So why not use the data broker removable tool to remove that email from the dark web? Next site that you can go to is a website called Privacy Bee. Let's get that on the screen here so that you can see it. Now, Privacy Bee is free scan with premium services starting at $8 a month. But you enter in your email address. I like how this guy's hand moves as you move the mouse around. It's pretty cool. But anyway, you could type in your email address and it'll let you go through and find out information on which data broker sites have data about you. And again, as you can see, is that guy's hand. As I move the mouse, that guy's hand moves around with his phone. But yes, protect your privacy by using Privacy Bee. Free scan, $8 a month. Next on our list is a website called Hello Privacy. Let's bring that site up so that you can check it out. Now, Hello Privacy is another site where it asks for a little bit more information about you. Now, Hello Privacy gives you a free scan, but its subscription is $100 a year. It may seem a little high, but what is the cost of privacy as far as making sure that your information isn't floating around on a data broker site? So Privacy, or Hello Privacy, wants you to enter a little bit more information. Your first name, your last name, your age, city, and your state. And they can scan for free just to give you an idea of what sites have your information. Obviously, most of these sites, if you want to remove that information, you're going to have to pay the premium cost in order to get that data removed from the site. But you also, also with not Hello Privacy, I'm gonna get these sites. Yeah, it is Hello Privacy. You don't have to sign up for the yearly subscription. They do have monthly subscriptions available. But if you're concerned about how criminals are getting your information, a lot of times it's from these data broker sites. So if you want to stay anonymous on the web and make sure that you are in control of your information, it's highly recommended that you take these tips to ensure that when it comes to your personal data, it is removed from data broker sites. So with that said, if you've got comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below. We'd love to hear from you to find out how I can help you remove your information from the web. Remember, you really only have two options. One's to go to each data broker site and remove it manually with the help of Google, or the other is to go through with these tools that I've shared to help you remove that information from data broker websites. Now, with every video, my goal is to help open you up to a whole new world of ideas and experiences when it comes to your technology. I love technology. I've read all the manuals, and I'm serious about making technology fun, safe, and easy to use for everyone. So take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile, and thanks for watching.